Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Imagination channel. I'm so happy that you decided to click on this video. Welcome to our Castaway Key vlog. We are sailing on the Disney Treasure. This is our last full day for this trip, but we're not sad because
come back.
Yeah, tomorrow we disembark the ship and then we get back on the ship since we're back-to-back cruisers. Right now we're getting ready to go have breakfast at Marceline Market and then we're gonna go head to the island. Alright, here is my breakfast. They also have churro waffles, so I gotta go get that after I'm done with this plate. But we have a nice view of the island. So here are today's canceled tours. We're taking a nice stroll to get to the beaches. So the estimate up there said 7 minutes to the first stop. And it's funny because I remember complaining about the lock a long time ago, and then we went to Lookout Key and I was like, I'm never complaining about the Castaway Key lock again. This looks like the perfect place to chill. I think the characters usually show up here at some point.
Attention, Castaway Key guests. The next tram approaching will not be stopping here.
Alright, we're making a pit stop at the gift shop. So the first gift shop. Take a look at some of this merch. Wow, this stuff is like different than from what we saw since the last time we were here, which was back in December. They didn't have like any Christmas stuff, but it's cool that they have like different merch now. I also have these ears. Sweater. I like this one. It has a spirit jersey. Oh, that's cool. It has like the map of the island. Some water bottles. They've also got towels here. Oh, look at this ornament. Hey, honey, this is the ornament that they sold out of last year that we couldn't get.
Is it?
Yeah, because we got the Lookout Key one, but not this one.
Oh, that's right.
Should we get this one?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to find the nice one?
No.
I like that they sell this sign here because that's the same graphic that's on Sean's shirt and my shirt. They have a nice array of different towels. If you're into bucket hats, they got this one. All right, we're walking by the first Cookies BBQ. We're headed to the other gift shop, and then I think we'll decide like which beach we're gonna go to. The conched out bar is right here if you want some drinks.
Oh, they have different cups.
Oh, I gotta tell Michael, they have different cups here. All right, we're coming up to the next door. Over there, if you have a cabana, you check in over there. And if you have a cabana, I'm super jealous of you. We got one in December, and if you missed our Disney Dream vlogs, I'll leave the playlist down below so you can check it out later. But we had Cabana 7 the last time we were here, and it was fabulous. I feel like they have most of the same stuff here, but we'll take a look. You want some Disney Crocs? They have that here. Ooh, some sunglasses. I think this is a kid's shirt. Yeah, it is a kid's shirt. I wish they had this in adults because I would buy it. Oh, they still have these beach ball ears. So cute. And they have this lounge fly.
Is this the one he's looking for?
We found Olaf. Alright, so I think we found a spot for home base, at least for a little bit. It's like a quiet little section. So we're kind of situated by the seashore gift shop, and where you can pick up floaties, and we're also kind of near a restroom, so I think we have like a good central spot. I already miss having a cabana though. We've been schlepping around with all of our things. The water feels nice and warm. It feels a lot warmer than it did when we were here in December. I'm so happy to be here. I don't know if we're gonna spend all day here or if we might migrate over to Serenity Bay or Serenity Beach. And Serenity Beach is where it's adults only. But I like having this nice view of the ship. Sean's using our old trusty GoPro. So this is a GoPro Hero 10, and I've retired her. So now she's mostly used for like B-roll stuff.
And C-roll.
And C-roll. Right now I've been vlogging. So this camera that I'm using right now is the DJI Action 5 Pro. Not sponsored by DJI or anything like that, but I've been on the market for a new action camera, and I was team GoPro for like the longest time. But when I saw the Action 5 Pro, I was like, oh, maybe I'll switch over to the dark side. And I like it a lot so far because on the Action 5 Pro, I can use the touchscreen on the front, like I can see myself, and I can also dial in and make changes to the settings without having to flip the camera around. But the other camera I vlog with is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. So that's my main camera that I use, and then the Action 5 Pro is what I use when I need something more rugged. kind of like this spot that we have. I don't know if they usually open up this area for people to swim in, but it's not super crowded where we're at right now, and I like that. I like having, you know, my bubble, so. Sean can see the movie that they're playing in the funnel vision on the ship, and they're playing Lilo and Stitch right now. The island doesn't seem like super full, so I wonder if a lot of people that have already been to Castaway Key were like, oh, let's just stay on the ship and explore more. I know we did that when we did our back-to-back on the Disney Wish. On one of the sailings, we decided to just stay on board so we can see all the different spaces. Maybe one of these days we'll rent the snorkel gear. That way we can go and look for like the statue of Prince Eric and Dumbo. We've never done that before. I think on our very first cruise we did go snorkeling, but I don't think we knew about like the statues and whatnot. So yeah, maybe next week we'll do it if I'm feeling brave. We are back at our home base, and they actually started serving lunch. So they start serving lunch at 11:30, but we're not hungry yet, so I think we're just gonna lounge around. I'm gonna catch up on some reading. So I have my Kindle here. I'm reading Worth Fighting For. It's part of the Disney Meant to Be series. And then we'll probably go get something to eat closer to 1. Hopefully to be a lot less crazy over there at Cookies.
You're where you want to be, but not in the right.
So right now it is about 12:30. I was reading. I made a dent in my book that I'm reading. It's really good so far, and it actually releases on June 3rd. Me and Sean are headed back into the water for a little bit, and then we're gonna go eat lunch. So I think what we're gonna do is after we eat lunch, we'll probably make our way towards Serenity Beach. How are you doing, honey? Did you enjoy your nap?
Yes.
Dawn looks 5 times darker than when we first got here. This tan is gonna last us through summer.
Yes.
Got a nice view of the ship from here. There she is, Disney Treasure. Yeah, this is a lot more warmer than when we were here in December. In December, like, it took us a good 10-15 minutes to get used to the cold water. But here, it's only slightly chilly when you first dip in, and then you get used to it fast. Oh, I can feel like the seaweed on my feet. Well, thankfully I'm wearing water socks. Otherwise, the sensation would be very, I would hate it.
Stepping in poo-poo.
Oh, I hate it, honey. I was telling Sean, I was just like, do I need my water socks? And I'm glad he talked me into putting them back on, because I don't like this feeling of the seaweed on my feet. At least over here, it's not like super rocky, because when you're staying in the cabanas, the family beach over there are a ton of seashells and little rocks, and it hurts to get into the water. So that's why we brought our water shoes or our water socks, thinking it would be the same way. But it's not over here. I don't think they're necessary over here. Oh my god. So I was looking over this way, right? And I was like, oh my god, honey, there's a lot of open loungers and umbrellas over that way. And then he's like, honey, those are where the cabanas are. Dang it. Over here. So here is where you can rent bikes. I want to say it's $15 for 1 hour. And that's 1 hour in Bahamian time. So you don't have to like rush and bring it back. All right, we are at Cookies Too, and here is my plate. I've got some ribs, some red snapper fish, a hot dog, potato salad. Then I've got some pineapple upside down cake here, cornbread, and then I also have some fruit.
I got ribs, mac and cheese, potato salad, and a hot dog with a couple of cornbreads. How's it, honey?
Step aboard and slide all the way across the sea. Be sure your little ones are seated to the inside of the cab and
All right, so we are headed to Serenity Bay. It's only like 2 p.m., but a lot of people are already making their way back to the ship.
We're the only ones on this trip.
I know, yeah. That's okay. Hopefully it'll be nice and quiet when we're over at Serenity Beach.
attention, Castaway Key guests. This tram approaching will be heading to Southern Cove. Be sure to bring your
I'm wearing my new, what is this called? I'm wearing my new cover up. I got this at Dory's Forget-Me-Nots, I think is what it's called. And it's the DCL logo.
Going off-road.
Look at the beach had her own row. I even slid to the very end because I was like, oh, a lot of people are going to come with us. There's the bike path. So I think when we come back here next week, I want to go biking again and also maybe go snorkeling. Snorkeling. I know. All right, we've made it to Serenity Beach. It is nice and quiet here. Our friends told us it was a little bit crazy earlier today, but I'm excited because we have a hammock. I'm pretty sure if we were here earlier, we probably wouldn't have had a chance. All right, ready to relax some more. I don't think we've been on this side in years. I can't remember the last time we were here. Like the past few times we've been here at Castaway Key, we've been lucky enough to get a cabana. So we usually just stick around the cabana family beach area. But it's been nice to explore. The farm over here. Ooh, what kind of fish is that? Ooh, I am so glad that we brought our water socks because there's some rocky parts coming into the water. Oh my god, wow, there's a lot of them. I wonder if they're going to be adults only, if they're also going to be family. I'm excited to have more opportunities to try to get a cabana. It's very shallow over here. Like, I feel like we're pretty far from the, well, not pretty far, but we're a decent length away from the pier, and we're not even knee deep in the water yet. Oh, right here?
Yeah.
No wonder nobody wants to be over here where we're at. Everyone's off to on the other side. Our own private little paradise. I'm so grateful that we're doing a back-to-back cruise. I'm sure a lot of people went to the ship early so they could start packing and whatnot. Oh, and also I forgot that there's a matinee showing of Moana. Do you remember what time? 3? Oh, it was at...
No, it wasn't 3.
So today they have a matinee for Moana at 3, so I'm sure a lot of people probably left to go watch that show early instead of going to like the later time frames. We went to Beauty and the Beast last night, and it was still pretty busy. We were hoping that a lot of people went to the matinee showing so that we could snag our favorite spots, but by the time we got in, our favorite spots were taken, and we actually even got in line like 30 minutes early. So it's funny, we think that the bell that we had for Beauty and the Beast was the same bell that we had when we were on the Dream back in December, so that was pretty cool. What you doing over there, honey?
There's sand in my socks.
I'm glad we brought our water socks. There's Sean living his best life. Zero gravity feeling.
Excuse me.
I'm so glad that we came to Serenity Beach after lunch. Like, I think that was a good plan. So we started off in one of the family beaches, then we ate lunch, and then we made our trek over here. And it's nice and quiet. So the existing adults only cabanas are on this side over here. I think there's only like 4 of them, right, honey?
I thought they're right there.
Oh, they're right here. There's only like 4 of them.
What was the building over there then?
Damn. Ooh, heat.
Your husband.
Oh my god, I don't want to leave yet.
Talking about? We got 7 days.
I don't want to leave this spot. On our way back to the ship.
Attention, Castaway Key guests. This time approaching will be heading to Cookies Cove.
Okay, this charm is now going to Cookies Cove.
I can see the sunset in your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome to our beautiful island, Castaway Key. We are all headed back to cargo handling and your Disney cruise ship. My child, says, we hope to see you real soon.
Home sweet home.
We're back, and now it's time to freshen up because we are disgusting.
Yeah, I gotta wash off this sand, wash off all this suntan lotion, and we have to do like our gratuity stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, hey, let me see your shirt. All right, tonight is Moana night, so Sean's wearing his Hey, Hey, I'm on Vacay shirt, and I've got my Bath & Body Works Moana coin purse on my purse. We're gonna try to take a picture before we have our last dinner.
There we go. All right, guys, big smiles for our friends. And 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna be salute. Excellent. 1, 2, 1, 3. And now, my friends, we're gonna be the lookout, okay? Because we are in a really turbulent and we feel some presences out there, okay? Here from nature's place. There we go. We're gonna look over there. And 1, 2, 1, 3. And now we're gonna point. We found something there, we found something here. And 1, 2, 1, 3. All right.
You guys got over there and snag that shirt. Like,
Here is Arancha.
This is my prince side.
Oh, okay.
Please, please.
I love it.
Of course. Did we get to see the Moana show today?
No, we're seeing it later on today. Did you guys see Moana yet?
No, not yet.
At least try to see it with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sit down close. They will bust them
They
out
say that it's very, very nice.
I heard.
The Beauty and the Beast, we have seen it. No?
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
I love
the
this.
puppets that they have, I love them.
Right.
So cute. And how, you know how they act?
Yes.
Like, even though they are working with a puppet, you can see them on their face.
Right. I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Are we cheersing?
Cheers.
We're cheersing.
Cheers, guys.
We're cheersing.
I'm so glad I got to meet you guys. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. I know. That's so good. Molly?
Yeah, I know what's coming, so I'm sure.
Wala pa tayo push. The rest of the family is down at the cemetery sitting up for Dia de los Muertos. Remember me. No, I have to say goodbye. Remember me. Don't let it make you cry. Or even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. Sing the secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me. Don't have to travel far. Remember me. Each time you hear is that guitar. So I'll with you the only way that I can be. Till you raise my arms again. Remember me. Oh no, the strings are all broken.
You really have to stop taking things off the ofrenda, Miguel.
Ay, mi amor, cut him some slack. It's Dia de los Muertos, and now we can all celebrate together.
See all this? That is so settled. We don't need to go down to the cemetery. My shoes, I know you say put them on your head. Only un poco loco. Hello, everyone! There's so many people here to celebrate with us tonight.
I'll ask you guys to bring me back something more too.
I hope you get your
Zapatero was always too much for me.
Cuando solo sentimos tu amor profundo. Y con eso te ganamos lo más grande de este mundo. Y como novios nos deseamos que este beso sin ruido. Think about the ones you would like to honor today. In every beat of our proud corazón. Hey, it's that paper spirit guy. Come over here, Dante.
Hey,
Ay, mi familia, oiga mi gente, cántela todo, letting me know my love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. In every beat of my proud corazón.
All right, it is time for Moana. Me and Sean got in line like
40.
Yeah, we got in line about 40 minutes early and it was already a long line. But I can't wait to watch the show. I hear nothing but great things about it.
She kept and waited for us.
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, what do we got, honey? I see something on our door. Oh, yay, there's still some magnets here. We got a pirate flag. Oh, what is that? Oh,
ooh,
what?
Amazing photos. Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
God. That's cool. Aw.
And then we also have, is this the infamous yellow card? Oh, it's blue.
Ooh. We even have this door is liked magnet. Thank you, whoever gave this to us.
So for last night, we have a crab.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe that tonight is the last night of our first sailing on the Disney Treasure. Tonight's dinner was at Plaza de Coco and the theme was Day of the Dead. And oh my gosh, you guys, I started bawling. And I just started bawling. There was a part in the show where they start dancing to a song, and it reminded me of my grandpa. I lost my grandpa this past November, so it just reminded me of like songs that he would love to listen to, so totally got me. And then we saw Moana, which, oh my gosh, was fantastic. I was really impressed with like the choreography of that show, especially with like how Maui shapeshifts into different things, and also how they had Taka come into life and then, you know, transform into Tafiti. Taka Tafiti, right? Taka Tafiti. Right. But yeah, I can't believe that we get to see the shows next week all over again. And I'm excited because we didn't get to seize the adventure during this voyage. So can't wait to see it next week. Anyways, after the show, we ended up having drinks with our friends in the Haunted Mansion Parlor. I had the ghostly retreat. And now we're back in our room, and it was a sad journey coming to our room because most of the doors have their decorations taken down already. But we got a couple things on our stateroom door, so let me show you what we got. Alright, so the first thing that we opened up was this envelope, and what really made me smile was that back in the day, Disney Cruise Line used to have unlimited photo print packages, and this was the envelope that they came in. I wish they'd bring them back, but anyways, go on.
So we got a magical moments from Math. He's one of the photographers who took a lot of our pictures, and he said amazing photos for the Perel family.
Yay! Thank you, Math. That was so sweet.
And then secondly, we got an envelope, and in the envelope it came with a letter for our instructions for our back-to-back, and a blue card that indicates that we are back-to-back, so this allows us to get back on the ship
without having to fully disembark and go through all the customs stuff, blah blah blah. We get to skip all that.
So in the letter it indicates that we need to be meet at Skipper Society on deck 3 by 9 a.m. with our proof of citizenships. We need to make sure we have our blue card with us, and a guest services team member will facilitate us going off the ship and then back on.
Woohoo! Alright fam, I hope you enjoyed our Disney Treasure vlogs. We had such a great day at Castaway Key. But yeah, I hope you are ready for more Disney Treasure vlogs since we get to do this all over again. Alright fam, good night, bye! Wow, this stuff is like different than from what we saw since the last time we were here, which was back in December. But it's not over here. I don't think they're necessary over here.
Unless you like feeling standing like you're in poo-poo.
Oh. Let's see what it looks like that. Oh, I think I have the zoom on it. Yay. What happened?
I stepped in the sink.
Oh no!